Hey y'all, my name is Jackie Garner. I want to tell you a little bit about my song choice and why I chose my song. My song is Daddy's Hands by Holly Dunn. She's a great artist and I love many of her songs. But she is an older country singer, so I don't know how many of y'all will know her songs. But if you don't, you should definitely take a listen. So, have any of you grew up in a house of divorce? I know I have. So I want to tell you a little bit about my family dynamic and how that came to be. So, my dynamic may sound a little bit similar to yours, depending if you've had similar situations to mine or not. So, my biological dad left whenever my sisters and I were young. I was only 5 years old. He cheated on my mama, and when my mama found out, she left him. And then she would take us to go see him or his family if he wanted to. And they would call and then we would meet up. And then the meeting times kept getting longer and longer in between the times and further apart until he just stopped coming. So, but although that he left us, my papa really stepped up to help my mama with this. He got me listening to the older country music, and it's my favorite music to listen to now. Um, so, personally, to me, my papa is considered my dad. He just is because he was the one that was there. He helped raise me and my sisters. This meant that not only did he spoil us, but he also would whoop us and teach us right from wrong. The song reminds me a lot of him because it mentions his hands being hard as steel when I done wrong, which means I got a little whooping, and being soft and gentle whenever I was crying. He would just embrace us. My papa, sorry. My papa taught me and my sister a lot. Some of what he taught us was how to go to deer, shoot a rifle, grow a garden. Um, the song also mentions Daddy's working till his hands would bleed. My papa worked all the time. He worked so hard every day, and he did a lot of stuff with his hands. Like he did masonry and he did roofing, so his hands were always calloused over. Uh, and when I first heard this song, my papa first introduced me to the song. I automatically thought of him. So my family dynamic was not perfect by no means, but my papa stepped up. And this song reminds me of how my papa worked hard and showed us love and discipline. And I'm sure some of you heard of life after divorce, but I know that some of you, but I don't know if you've heard of the dad just leaving, abandoning his four young children. Many of you have probably heard of mama helping to raise the grandchildren, but how many of you heard of the papa helping to raise the grandchildren? Now you've heard of at least one. I moved in with my papa, with my grandparents whenever my papa got sick last year. I wanted to be able to help with the bills and with taking care of him. And he passed away. Sorry. But now I get to honor him by taking care of my mama. So, well, thank y'all for listening. Have a great day.